Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Pistons. For the Boston Celtics, an excellent year so far, claiming second place in the East. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. And it's Martin in at center. The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
That's tipped and taken away by Brown. Outside Tatum. About a minute played so far here in the first. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Martin with a screen on Porzingis. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cunningham's got 5.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Tatum against Harris. Tatum drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham dishes it to Martin, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Celtics. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Detroit, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Oh, that's Drew Holiday at his absolute best. Send it back, Drew.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Here's Martin. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the paint. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
We have a month of NBA action in the books. Let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Years. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You look at Martin. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
5 on the clock. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Tatum. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Down low, Martin. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside White. Holiday sets the pick for White. Left side Tatum puts it up. Detroit with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Outside White. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beasley for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Pass to Tatum. They need this. Going inside and slam dunk by Tatum.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Thompson for the triple. Here's Martin. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 3. Over in the corner, Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Holiday finds Brown. Tatum with it. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Pistons leading by 6. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
On the floor for Detroit, the guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Martin is out there with Reed. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Austin making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Outside Tatum. Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Thompson passes to Martin. Puts the move on and finished off by Martin.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Here's Pritchard. He had 15 points last outing, and the basket is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Rebound by the Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Reed. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Banked in off the glass. Martin's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here is Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Shot from 12. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This is Beasley's game, right? Solid at pulling up on a dime and delivering the made shot.
Queta, the pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Crafty move. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Thompson. Detroit leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Tatum on the wing. Over Thompson. And the shot falls short this time.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Count it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Martin with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Tatum on the wing. Inside, Queta, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Cunningham with it, now guarded by Tatum. Cunningham kicks to Reed. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beasley's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Tatum on the wing. Over Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. Cunningham passes to Martin. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Tatum against Stewart. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pistons leading by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
You have the feeling Drew wanted to answer that. That's his competitive fire right there.
Pass to Stewart. Brown against Thompson. To the inside. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum looking around. To the paint. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, White. Holiday, a screen on Beasley. Pass to Tatum. Releases. And he hits the jumper for 2. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. In the Eastern Conference, Mr. Fundamentals.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
And that concludes halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Tatum no good. Detroit leading by 15. Martin's in the post. He's covered by Brown. Beasley with a clean look. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Cunningham passes to Martin. Rebound Boston. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Tatum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 21.
Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Thompson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Beasley off a pick from Martin. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 8. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Cunningham for 3. Here's Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Good on the second free throw. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Martin inside. White's there. Martin with the bucket. 15 points in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Brown outside. The 3 from Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. Rebound, Detroit.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside, White. It's stolen by Cunningham. Beasley against White. Beasley, the pass to Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. No good with the triple. Celtics have gone somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Count the basket.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. On the wing, Holiday. Detroit with the rebound. Martin's got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson in the corner. Left side, Martin. And Brown over to help. Martin with the bucket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Boston trailing. Outside, White. Back to Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Paul Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. Beasley with a screen on Brown. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 10-point lead. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Martin is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Duren in at the center position. Tatum showing off the touch.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT. Cunningham outside.
Horford against Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pistons leading by 10. Beasley outside. Right side, Martin. And Tatum over to help. The turnaround jumper. Basket counts. Martin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Harris against Tatum. Pass to Griffin. Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Takes the turnaround J. And it's Martin missing. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Puts it up from 12. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Thompson. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Thompson against Tatum. Outside Holiday. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Horford. And the rebound goes to Martin. Detroit leading by 14. Beasley outside. Pistons passing it around. And finished off by Martin.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Outside Holiday. Over Beasley. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Detroit. Good momentum, 8 straight points. No good from Beasley. Celtics trail by 16. Holiday, the pass to Queta. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Cunningham dishes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. For the 3. The 3 from Tatum.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That one goes. Count it.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Cunningham passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Now, here's Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick for Martin. Thompson outside. Left side, Martin. Clock at 6. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Tatum. Pass to Queta. To the middle. Martin with the block. Harris against Horford. And it's denied. They recover it. A nice shot by Harris. Celtics trail by 14. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. White. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harris finds Martin. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Martin and finished off by Martin.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 16. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Over Harris. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Tatum, that's good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Beasley outside. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham left side. Beasley outside. Fires the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Harris against Tatum. From past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned
the W.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Martin.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Tatum no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And finished off by Martin.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 41. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson outside, trying to find Martin. He's got it now. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum with it. Left side, Porzingis on the wing Brown. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Now Harris. It's stolen by White. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about...
They really. Good job, MP. I see. MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the still button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. Doing good though. Salute.